I've got a comment about the election that we held yesterday and the fact that we've all, well, we're kind of lost for words actually that this has happened. I just want to offer my congratulations, I suppose, to some people that I thought were going to be voted in. And as I predicted, and as I said to my wife, I said, these people are going to get in, and they got in. The only one that I thought was not going to get in was Darren Hinch. But I said to my wife that Pauline Hanson, Jackie Lambie, definitely Nick Xenophon, and of course Darren Hinch I didn't know. But I want to congratulate them, and I think that the Australian public have woken up this morning scratching their heads, asking the question, what's happening? Where are we going? What's doing? Malcolm Turnbull has, virtually declared that he's going to become the government, and of course Bill Shorten said that we're back. I predict that, yes, I think that the Liberal Party will take control, but I also want to say that things are not going to be as rosy as they were before. Malcolm took a gamble and he lost. The Liberal Party took a gamble and they've lost. Tony Abbott was kicked out because the Labor Party, well, they seem to be driven by polls, and they seem to be thinking that, well, if Tony Abbott's in power, we're definitely going to lose. And as a result now, you've got people that you didn't really want in the Senate there now. And I think good luck to them. One particular lady, of course, Pauline Hanson, has been, about 20 years now? She's been campaigning to get a seat in the Senate, and she's achieved that, and I would like to congratulate her. I think she's got some great ideas, and I think Nick Xenophon, he's going to be a great politician. He's a great human being, so I'm pleased for him too. As for Jackie Lambie, well, I mean, she's a bit rough around the edges. What is she like? A man with plenty of cash and a big package. Haha. Darren Hinch, of course, we know what his agenda is, and I think good on him too. Now, I was watching Andrew Bolt demand virtually the resignation of the Prime Minister and, of course, the leader of the Liberal Party, Malcolm Turnbull. Well, I think it's a bit premature at this stage. Andrew obviously has never been happy with the fact that they kicked out Tony and put in Malcolm, and I think that most people are the same. Okay, it's quite clear. You think that they would have learned something from the Rudd-Gillard Rudd, but apparently they haven't. Did the Labor Party do the wrong thing by its leaders? Yes. Did the Liberal Party think that they can do it without people remembering what they went through with the Rudd-Gillard Rudd years? Well, they were mistaken, weren't they? The Liberal voter did not like what happened. You know, if you take a team to play a game and you lose, okay, you lose, okay, and you try to improve on the next game. But in this case here, you took a team and you were scared and you decided to go and change the team, kick the coach, put in a new captain, and you still lost. So what have you done? You've destroyed the image of the brand. That's what I think you've done. And I really believe that whatever has been said this morning in relation to destroying the image, I think you've done that, Malcolm, and everyone else involved. We're going to see some interesting discussions, and we're in for some probably bit of turmoil. I think that's probably what we're going to experience. Now, they're not going to start voting, count the votes until what, Tuesday? So 2 more days. You'd think that they'd be working overtime trying to get the result, but apparently no, they said no, bugger it, we'll come back Tuesday and start again. So I'm disappointed actually as to the fact that we haven't got a unified voter, I suppose. We're split down the middle, aren't we? You know, there's 50% say one way and 50 say the other. It'd be far better for the country if there was, for example, an 80-20 split, or a dream one would be 100% where we all work together. That's never going to be the case, of course, I realise that. But what happened yesterday was really a bit of a shock. I really thought, oh, by about 8 o'clock we'll know who's actually won. In previous years you probably knew by about 7:15. You thought, well, okay, we know who's actually won. And here we are, it's after 11 o'clock and no one has any idea of who's won. So are you pleased with the result? Did you get who you voted for in power? Because to be honest with you, I did actually. I'm very pleased. I got 100%. The people that I voted are in, so I'm really excited, really happy, and I just hope that everyone pulls together and tries to work together. But of course, there's a pack of egos here. The one question I've asked myself is, why is Malcolm there? He doesn't have to be there. He's very fortunate. He has what most people would dream of. And now he's blotted his resume by having, well, successful businessman but failed Prime Minister of Australia. I didn't think he wanted that on his resume. Not that he's looking for a job, but the fact is that, well, he's done the wrong thing, in my opinion. That's also the opinion of many others too. What happened yesterday was really a vote against him and what the Liberal Party did to their leader. We didn't learn from the Gillard Rudd, did we? No. We just feel that people thought, oh, forget that. That's yesterday's news. If we do it, we're okay because we're the Liberal Party. We can do that. We can sack our leader and put in someone else because we're the Liberal Party. The left and the Labor Party, well, whatever they do to their leaders, well, obviously they're second-rate citizens. And that's a mistake the Liberal Party actually thought, that there was 2 different classes of people. Well, there isn't 2 different classes of people, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fact that we're all the same. We're all concerned about our health, our education, and our future, and our jobs, and selling our land, and all those other things, okay? I saw a smart-ass reporter invite Pauline Hanson for a halal pack, What disappointed me was the fact that Pauline didn't take up this smart-ass's invitation to join him for a halal pack and say to this prick, well, I'll certainly turn up with my bacon and egg, and we will share the bacon and egg as well as the halal pack. And until that, fuck you and your halal. And I think that most people are supportive of her. Halal, what's that stand for? H-A-L-A-H. Ham and lard and loin. That's it, that's what it stands for. It's bullshit, we don't need it. We don't care about it. We've lived all these years without it. All of a sudden, someone's going to tell us this is how we have to, sell our meat. Give me a break. Anyway, well, that's my comment for the day, and I'm sure that plenty of other people are going to disagree with what I've said, but I don't care because I've got my people in power, and that's all I care about. Happy days.